welcome back to another vlog style type of video, just talking about different subjects, different ideas or realizations that I've had due to being a Capricorn moon. And of course, if you are any other moon sign, you can watch this and just let me know your 2 cents in the comments below, what you think or what your responses are to my thoughts today, or if you have any advice that we can all just learn from, that would be awesome. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about how emotions can sometimes feel like they are a hassle to deal with. And I say that as a Capricorn moon, and I'm just wondering, I'm very curious if you other Capricorn moons, or maybe other earth sign moons too, I think can also relate to this. If you also think that sometimes having to feel your emotions and just being honest with your feelings and letting yourself like sit there and really feel and experience fully your emotions, like how is that for you? Like how do you handle that? And is that something that you tend to not really want to do, or tend to shy away from it for whatever reason? Like how do you deal with that? So just in my personal experience, sometimes I do feel that emotions are a hassle, and that I can sometimes view them as just like another thing to manage in life. It's just another thing to add to my to-do list, is like, oh yeah, I feel this way about something, or I feel this way about someone or a situation, and it's like, it's such a huge feeling, and it's such a whole, it's like an entirely encompassing emotion that I just feel it through my whole entire being, and like it's really overwhelming. I think one of the reasons why it can feel like such a hassle to experience or to like feel an emotion is because of how overwhelming it is. And so choosing to say that it is a hassle or that I'm uncomfortable with it is just another coping mechanism. I'm literally just realizing that right now. It's just another thing to stress over, you know. And as Capricorn moons, we tend to internalize stress and keep all of that stress and discomfort just to ourselves. You know, we don't really express it. We don't let other people know that we are stressed or that we are overwhelmed or upset by something. We just kind of like take the world on our shoulders and keep our burdens to ourselves, because our burdens are our own to manage. It's our own burdens to carry, and you know, we can't share that with other people. We can't burden other people with our own issues, our own baggage. So yeah, we internalize our stress, and instead of properly seeking help and properly learning to express that emotion, however big or small it might seem, so I guess it just kind of like sits there and it doesn't really get processed the right way. So I think in order to combat this, in order to combat like feeling like our emotions are a hassle or that they just bring us discomfort to even try and think about facing them head on and honestly, we need to make space to feel and process those emotions, and to not just push them aside or like set them aside for a better day or for another day. Like as Capricorn moons, we do not procrastinate. You know that. Like if you are a Capricorn moon, you know that we don't, like discipline is one of our, discipline and responsibility are some of our like most outstanding highlights of our like characteristics. So it's very unlike us to push aside responsibilities or tasks that we've taken upon ourselves, but strangely enough, we do procrastinate on trying to feel things. We're trying to like think about why we feel a certain way about something. So like, you know, we'll take on any task at work or responsibility at work, and like it gets done and we manage it and we fit into our time schedule, and like it always gets done as promised on at the time and the day that we said we would do it. But when it comes to like our feelings, like it's never something that we want to deal with, so we just keep putting it off. So that's really interesting. And you know, it shouldn't be something that we just add to our to-do list. Sometimes those emotions are negative, and how do we deal with them? because we are natural pessimists, I think, realists or pessimists, I think it tends to lean towards the pessimistic side. A lot of those emotions that we do feel can be negative, and they can be like difficult or uncomfortable to face in the moment, like in the situation that we're in. And so that pessimism or those pessimistic attitudes, they can be like not fun to deal with, or not fun to feel, not enjoyable to really experience. So yeah, facing it is hard, and facing those difficult feelings can feel like a chore for sure. We might say to ourselves that we're too busy to feel. I'm too busy to feel my feelings. But when it comes down to it, it's like, who are we without them? Like, what makes us human besides feeling emotions? And if we don't really sit with them or let ourselves experience them, then what are we? Are we just rocks? Are we just, I don't know, inanimate objects? Which I think sometimes Capricorn as a sign or as like an archetype can get that reputation for just being very stoic and very like robotic, just like unfeeling and insensitive. So, as a Capricorn moon, like I definitely feel that. I feel like sometimes I feel that way about myself, or sometimes I fear that other people experience me that way. I just don't really want to think about how I feel about things. If somebody were to ask me like, "Oh, how did you feel about the movie?" or how did you feel when somebody said XYZ to you?" and I'll be like, I almost have no idea what to say to that. Number one, because like I might feel like I'm burdening the other person with my complaints, or if I do have a problem with it, or if I do like have something like weighing on my mind, if I do have any like negative emotions, I don't want to like put that burden on them. Or number two, I just don't know. It's like I just think about things, and I think about what I'm seeing in the concrete, in the physical in front of me, instead of like, what do I think? What do I feel about it? Like I sometimes I feel like it can just feel like I'm just experiencing life and like watching it, and I'm just like a spectator instead of a person who's really living and expressing and processing and feeling and living in your emotions is part of that human experience. So that's just something that I'm working on, is taking the time to consider my feelings and think about why I feel them, and just assess and like not pretend like I don't have time for them, because you really should prioritize your emotions and prioritize, like, have some space for your feelings and your subjective experience, because we're just all human, and emotions are like a huge part of our mental health. Mental health is so important, and it's something that I'm trying to focus on a little bit more lately, and trying to prioritize that part of myself much more lately, and try to understand that part of myself much more lately. So yeah, I hope that kind of made sense of what I'm trying to get at, and where I'm coming from, and if you feel the same way, or if you've had similar realizations or experiences too, please share with me. And if you have any advice or any kind of response to what I've just explained, please let me know as well. Please give this video a like if you found it interesting, or made you think about something, made you learn something at all. And please remember to also subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about astrology, and I will see you again soon.